Marks the 10th time a whale has washed ashore in New York and New Jersey since December. Now scientists are working to learn what is causing this. CNN's Jason Carroll live for us, Lido Beach on Long Island with more. Jason, good morning. What do we know about this? What's going on here?
I mean, you know, Don, it's always sad when something like this happens. As for what happened out here yesterday, the whale that you were talking about was buried right back here over that mound. He was so massive, it took much of the day to get him buried. Scientists have a pretty good idea of what killed him. As for those other whales, that is still under investigation.
All Long Island beachgoers could do is stand and helplessly watch as heavy equipment moved a humpback whale that had perished and washed ashore. It was found Monday morning and was nicknamed Luna.
I just hope they're treating that carcass with some dignity. I mean, it was a living thing, and it's just very somber.
I hope they can find out what happened, too, because I know there's been a lot of whales lately.
Late Tuesday, a team of about 20 biologists conducted a necropsy on the humpback. They determined it was more than 40 feet long, weighed some 29,000 pounds. It was a male that was about 40 years old. Experts say they normally live twice that long.
It was amazing to see this creature of this magnitude on this beach. And then after a couple seconds, you say, and now it's perished.
Don Clavin is the Hempstead town supervisor.
So what's going to be up here?
That's where when the burial will be. They've already moved the first piece up there. The second piece is probably after the autopsy is done. And lastly, probably the fin. That's one of the larger pieces that we brought up here.
It's not the first or the second case of a beach whale along New York, New Jersey's coast as of late. According to the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, some 10 whales have beached themselves since last December. In this case, NOAA released a statement saying preliminary findings indicate that a vessel strike is the likely cause of death. However, we will know more once the results of the samples become available. In the past, NOAA has concluded that vessel strikes and climate change represent some of the leading threats to humpback whales, though some lawmakers and environmental groups question if offshore wind farm development could also be playing a role.
I really do believe you don't destroy the environment to save the environment. Facts matter. And if we don't have the facts, let's go about trying to find out how to get them.
But NOAA disputes a connection, saying there have been elevated humpback deaths along the Atlantic coast since 2016, before much offshore and wind farm development took place.
NOAA is a science-based agency, and so we really go by the facts and the evidence. And right now, there is no evidence to suggest that there is offshore wind activity that is linked to any of these whale deaths.
As for Luna, he was buried not far from where he washed ashore.
And Don, one thing that both scientists and environmentalists can agree on, they want to get to the bottom of what's been killing all the humpback whales out here.
Excellent report, Jason Carroll in West Lido Beach in New York. Thank you very much for that.